Good afternoon, everyone. Myself Anusha Sharma, and my topic of presentation is Good Governance and Sustainable Development Goals, Synergies, Contradictions, and Implementation. Now, this presentation explores the critical intersection between good governance and sustainable development goals, emphasizing that effective administration is the primary engine for global development. Now, at first, let us understand what is good governance. Good governance is not just about making good policies, it is about the processes used to make and implement those decisions. Good governance is the efficient, accountable, and transparent public administration that manages resources for the collective benefit of current and future generations. If we look at the core UN pillars, to be good governance must be participatory, follow the rule of law, and be transparent, responsive, equitable, effective, and consensus oriented. Okay, and these are the key features of good governance. Now, if we come to understand the sustainable development goals and the role of it was adopted in 2015 and are a global roadmap to end poverty, promote equality, and ensure environmental sustainability. Now, sustainability is defined by the Brundtland Commission as meeting present needs without compromising the ability of future generations to meet their needs. Now, foundation of that is that governance serves as the backbone of these goals, and one cannot achieve sustainable development without strong institutions. So that is why governance matters effectively. Now, if we come to the synergies between governance and SDGs, to understand how they help each other, and synergy occurs when good governance and SDGs work together to create a result greater than the sum of their parts. Better governance leads to better policy implementation, which directly amplifies SDG outcomes. The targeted poverty reduction, which is the SDG 1, here efficient welfare delivery and social protection systems enabled by good governance ensures that resources reach the intended beneficiaries without being lost to leakages. Now, SDG 10, which is reduce inequality, here inclusive governance ensures that all population groups, especially the marginalized, have equitable access to opportunities and public services. Now, the third is the transparency and anti-corruption gains. Transparency reduces corruption. When corruption is lowered, more money is available for every other SDG, from education to clean water. Direct correlation is that there is a measurable direct relationship where improvements in governance scores typically lead to higher SDG achievement scores. Now, if we understand the contradictions and trade-offs in practice, the hidden tensions in the real world, the values of good governance sometimes clash with the practical demands of the SDGs. This requires policymakers to make difficult choices. Here, the speed versus accountability. The 2030 agenda for SDGs have a very strict deadline, demanding rapid implementation. However, good governance requires broad consultation and participation, which is a slow and time-consuming process. Efficiency versus inclusiveness. Making a quick, efficient decision might ignore certain minority groups, whereas being truly inclusive might stall the project's progress. Okay, third is the legitimacy versus urgency. Deep consultation builds long-term legitimacy and ensures no one is left behind, but it can create a slow but inclusive contradiction that risks missing urgent environmental or social targets. Now, the barriers of implementation or the implementation gaps. Why progress stalls? Even with the best intentions, there is often a critical gap between the written policy and the actual practice. First is the weak institutions. Many regions lack the administrative muscle to enforce laws or manage large-scale development projects. Second is the financial leak. Corruption and poor enforcement lead to massive financial losses, meaning the funds intended for the SDGs never reach the ground. The data gap. What cannot be measured cannot be managed. A lack of robust monitoring systems means governments often don't know if they are failing until it's too late to course correct. The brain drain. Skilled professionals often leave the public sector for the private sector, leaving government agencies understaffed and technologically behind. Now, if we come to the India case studies, governance in action and governance and SDGs, the slides uses India to show how technology can bridge implementation gaps. Now, first is a GEM Trinity. Jan Dhan, Aadhaar, and mobile connectivity enable direct benefit transfers which bypasses corrupt middlemen and supports SDG 1, which is no poverty. Second is the Sanitation Swachh Bharat Mission, uses mass participation and governance to improve rural sanitation, which is SDG 6. Ayushman Bharat demonstrates state capacity by providing a health safety net for the poor, SDG 3. Digital India focuses on e-governance to increase transparency and reduce the technology gap in administration, which is the SDG 9. Now, coming to the conclusion, the final takeaway of this presentation is that governance is the backbone of SDGs. Without reforms that prioritize strong institutions, transparency, and accountability, the 17 global goals will remain aspirational dreams rather than operational realities. Thank you.